प्रपद्ये। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। वेदान्तार्थ विभासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादीनकेन्द्रसङ्घपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय भगवत्पादाभिधां बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततम् पूर्णाय बोधात्मने। ब्रह्माहं यत्प्रसादेन मयि विश्वं प्रकल्पितम् श्रीमत्स्वयं प्रकाशाख्यं प्रणौमि जगतां गुरु। यः परमात्मा जगत्सृष्ट्वा प्रविवेश पुनः स्वयं तं कृष्णं प्रत्यगात्मानं वन्दे गोपी मनोहरम्। यस्य प्रसादादहमद्वयात्मा विश्वं समस्तं मयि कल्पितं च तं सर्वलोकैकगुरुं सदाश्री स्वयं प्रकाशं गुरुमानतोऽस्मि। गुरूणां शरणां भोजं प्रणिपत्य निरन्तरं तत्कृपालेशतो द्वैत चिन्ताकौस्तुभमारभे। Okay. Page number 230 and 31 in the physical copy. रजतोत्पादक रजतोत्पादक लौकिक सामग्र्या भावे. So everybody agrees that since there is no samagri, the material with which the silver comes into existence, whatever chemical, physical, proper, you know, properties that are required. So now that material is not present, and so in reality, in the sense, the Laukika Rajata is not going to be possible. It's not possible to have a Laukika Rajata. Okay. Rajatotpadaka Laukika Samagrya Bhag. Now you must remember that we have come all the way by refuting the Akhyati, the Atmakhyati, Asakhyati, Satkhyati, and Anyatha Khyati. So those pakshas in which there is a real Rajat. So Akhyati and Satkhyati as well as Anyatha Khyati agree that there is in some way real Rajat. Atmakhyati and what do they call it? Asatkyati. These are the two pakshas of the Bauddhas. One is the Shunyavadi, the other one is Kshanika Vijnanavadi. So these two are of the opinion that it is real, nothing is there, the world doesn't exist. Those who are saying there is real Rajat and those who are saying there is nothing. Now, both these Those who are saying there is, but they have an explanation to offer as how it can be said as it is. One is saying that Apanastha Rajatam is seen. The other one is saying, no, Apanastha Rajati is there, but Smriti Jnanam is taking place. Along with the Pratyaksha Jnanam, Smriti Jnanam is taking place. The third one is saying that the Avayavas are there of Rajatam, just as the Avayavas means the Avayavas, the ingredients with which the Shuktika has come into existence. Similarly, the Avayavas, the ingredients of the silver, through which the silver comes into existence, because that material is there. Okay, so now, so presence of real silver is somehow justified by these three vadas. Okay, is justified by these three vadas, but somehow nahi. And we have also seen that how it all gets rejected. We have also seen even the Shunyavadins or the Kshanika Vijnanavad gets refuted, who have to say nothing is there. But how is there nothing? Huh? It is to them that there is the Shuktika is also mithya, and mithya in the sense is non-existent, as well as the silver is also non-existent. This is the Asabkhyatiwadi, Shunyavadi Bauddhas who are followers of Madhyamika Karikas. And that's why they are called as Madhyamikas. Then you have the Yogachara Bauddhas who are of the opinion that nothing is there outside. Whatever is there is only Kshanika Vijnanam. So nothing is there. But how is nothing there? They are saying that it has a Kshanika, an existence, only a momentary existence, and that is also not outside or anything. It is just the flash of knowledge in which there is all this inside, outside, this and that, everything is there. Just a flash of knowledge, Kshanika Vijnanam. So, so nothing is there, nothing exists, is how these two vadas are saying. But nothing exists and something is there. Both of it, something means something is really there, is refuted. And therefore, that real silver cannot be accepted over there. Rajatotpadaka laukika samagrya bhave. Why? Because the material through which silver comes into existence is absent. Laukika is absent. Then Purovarti Indriya Sannikarshanantaram, something is there in front. Purovarti Indriya Sannikarsha. So Indriya Sannikarsha is happening, and it is happening with the object in front. So Purovarti Indriya Sannikarshanantaram Idamakara Vidya Vrittau. Now there is a vritti which takes place. And what is the form of that vritti? Idam. This, there is something. It is there. Idamakara avidya vrittau satyam idamavachinna. Now, that idam is, Chaitanyam is sarvavyapak. So Chaitanyam is present there also. But now, this idam as if is delimiting the Chaitanyam. So, avachinna Chaitanya. What has made the Chaitanya avachinnam? Idam. That whatever it is, that what is there, that idam has made the Chaitanyam avachinnam. So, idam avachinna Chaitanya. Now there is that idam avachinna Chaitanya is there. There is Chaitanya. And that how is that Chaitanya appearing? As if delimited by that idam. Got it, all of you?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
Very good. And So that Chaitanyam also is supporting, is the basis, substratum of avidya. Okay. But though there is this avidya, avidya also needs a vishaya. You cannot just say avidya. Like desire and knowledge also requires
Vishaya.
Object.
an
Vishaya.
object, vishaya. So what vishaya is there for this avidya which is sitting on the idamavachinna chaitanya?
Shuktika.
Idamavachinna chaitanyam has avidya. But what is this avidya concerning? What is the object of this avidya?
Shuktika. Shuktika.
So now how will we say? Shuktitva prakarika. So the object is shuktika. So what becomes the visheshana of this shuktika avidya, will you say? Shuktitva prakarika avidya. This is how it is said. Okay. So sadrishya darshana. Now this avidya, along with, how does that avidya go? With sadrishya darshana samudbhuta samskara sahakrita. So now that chakachikya is seen, the shininess of the mother of pearl, the shell is seen, and there is a whatever shape, it may be round or a little triangular and all. In the olden days, perhaps, or even now also, you could have silver in triangular shape, not necessarily that it has to be a coin. So that you see a shape and shiny shape. So you say, well, now that sadrishyam, what does that sadrishyam do? It invokes, it wakes up some samskara in the chitta. And that, so not any samskara will get woken up by any knowledge, right? So if you are going to see a sari, then you are not going to remember a pot. You will say, this is a sari. I have seen something similar like this in Pune, or I have it. So that samskara leads to something that has got some sadrishyam, some connection has to be there. So that what is unconnected, samskara cannot be invoked. Unconnected samskara cannot be. So there has to be some connection. What is the connection over here?
Silver.
Shininess.
Sadrishyam.
Sadrishyam.
Sadrishyam is the connection. So that sadrishyam invokes, now sadrishya darshanam invokes that samskara. Now this samskara, along with this avidya, what does it do? Rajatakarena, tajyanena, jnanakarena cha parinamate. This avidya alone now assumes the shape, becomes the silver, and avidya has become the silver. So is avidya the laukika samagri for silver?
No.
No.
So this idamavachinna chaitanya nishta shuktika prakarika avidya is not the material through which the silver is made, right?
Ji.
Yes.
So there is going to be some other molecules, atoms, and its arrangement. But definitely not idamavachinna chaitanya nishta shuktitva prakarika avidya. This does not become the cause for silver. But now this avidya, along with that samskara, that's why it becomes, that's why what do we understand? That it is not a laukika silver. Correct?
Yes, Sanjay.
It is a silver which has avidya as its material. Rajatakarena is created. So this is how we say, it will be further, you will see that even the world is also created. How? Rajatakarena, Tajnanakarena, as well as this avidya alone transforms, modifies into the knowledge that this is silver. Parinamate. Okay. So now there is an objection. What is the objection here? So he says in Brahmasthala that avidya alone becomes the silver. This can be understood that ignorance itself has now modified into silver, appears as silver. What appears as silver? The
Avidya itself.
avidya only appears as silver in that Brahmasthala. Then why are you saying that avidya has become the knowledge? This is silver. And by you saying that avidya has become both silver as well as the knowledge of silver, in this case, what happens? Just saying that the avidya has become the silver is sufficient. Why are you going with avidya becoming the knowledge of that silver too? Why do you have to say? Now, look at that. Rajata Smriti, the memory of Rajat, comes from the samskara. Rajata has come from avidya. Memory of that Rajata has come through samskara. Now, afterwards, even after knowing that this is a shell, you still will remember that this is what I had seen. I had seen silver. Will you? Or I miscomprehended it as silver. Will you not remember?
Yes, we will remember.
You will remember that I had erroneously thought of it as silver. You know, in my childhood in our village, on a cold winter morning, my grandmother, and she had woken up rest of the people, she used to be the first one to wake up. So, so I went and sat next to her. And she was sitting on the veranda outside where there used to be one ark. And then far away, she said, "Hey, there is one stick lying over there, black stick, long one. It's a nice stick. Go bring it." मुझे पढ़ते रहते हैं गिरते रहते हैं पेड़े वेड़ों से किसी छोड़ी होगी लट. So I went over there close to that. It was a massive snake. And it was lying because, stiff like a stick. Now that this is earlier, I also saw that as a stick. And now I still now know that this is a snake. So I remember that I saw a stick. And hence I went over there to pick up the stick. Had I not known it is a stick, or had I known that it is a snake, pravritti hoti kya? Will I be running towards it? So now you remember seeing the silver. Now, since the silver is remembered, even the Brahma silver is remembered, erroneous silver is also remembered. That means the samskara of that silver has gone inside. True? What are we trying to answer? Which question is this? The Purva Paksha has raised a question as why even say that the Rajatakara Vritti is also avidya parinam. You understand?
Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji.
This is his objection. Why say that is avidya parinam? So over here, we are going to say, now in order for the samskara to take place, it needs to be your experience. And it cannot become your experience unless and until it is in some form of a vritti. It is in some form of a vritti. Okay. And therefore, what kind of vritti is it? So, is it a vritti where the indriya has gone and contacted the object and the vritti has taken the form of the object? Of course, there is a vritti which has taken the form of an object, but has it followed the route of the indriya? Had your eyes to contact that object, what would you see?
Silver.
Shuktika.
Shuktika.
Because either pramanas, how will they show something which is not there? Do your pramanas show something which is not there?
No.
If your pramanas can show you something which is not laukika is not there, then you should also start seeing an elephant in your room or a
Yes,
monkey
Swami.
in a chair in front of you. Are you seeing?
No.
No. So pramana will show you only that which is there. Okay. And if the pramana functions, avidya will get destroyed. So therefore, it is not the eyes which are seeing the silver. It is a pratyaksha, paroksha anubhava. But this is generated by avidya. Got it? And that's why this anubhava means that it has to be a vritti, and we therefore have to say it is avidya vritti. What is it? It is a vritti. It is a modification of avidya alone. Both, even the knowledge that this is silver is also ignorance, as well as the silver itself is also nothing but ignorance. Okay? Ignorance only has become that silver. So thus over here we see that. Now, in this context, we have to see one more thing, and that is ghatakara vritti is there. So how do you say that I'm experiencing the ghata directly? That there is a direct experience of ghata? How? And that is not unless and until the ghata is seen one with the knowledge. Correct? With the consciousness.
Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji.
Without which ghatashjnanam, can you have ghatashjnanam?
No, Swamiji.
So now that tadatmyam has to be there, and jnanam means the sakshi chaitanya. So over there, ghatakara vritti becomes the upadhi, and that ghatakara vritti becomes the upadhi, and chaitanyam is the upahita. Who is upahita? Chaitanyam is upahita means. Now, can you understand what is upadhi and upahita?
Yes, Swamiji.
Ananda, do you understand this difference between upadhi and upahita? See, in case of the crystal and the red flower, the red flower is the upadhi, and the crystal is that with which the upadhi is, and so crystal is called as the upahita. Okay, so what is the upadhi of the crystal? Red flower.
Red flower.
red flower. Like that, Ghatakara vritti is the upadhi. Sakshi Chaitanyam is the upahita. Now, this ghata in the vritti becomes one with the knowledge. Okay? That the or ghata in the vritti, that ghata outside itself is seen one with the knowledge. And that's why ghata jnanam is seen. And this is how you are saying that I am directly knowing the ghata. Unless and until the ghata is seen as tadatmyam, is identified as one with the knowledge, there cannot be ghata jnanam. So now, so this is, and over here, even the rajatam is also aparoksha. Rajatam is also
Aparoksha.
aparoksha.
Aparoksha. Yes.
So, in order for Rajatam also to become aparoksha, Rajatakara vritti upahita chaitanyam, sakshi chaitanyam is required.
Yes.
And then that sakshi chaitanyam will become, that Rajatam becomes one with the sakshi chaitanyam, and hence it is possible to say, I experience this Rajatam. And for this whole prakriya to happen, you require vritti. But it is not a vritti which has got shaped through it is not an indriya vritti, pramana vritti. It is not a
Pramana vritti.
pramana vritti. It cannot be even said as a smriti, vritti of the smriti. Because are you saying in that place that I remember the silver, or are you saying that I am seeing the silver?
I am seeing it.
Seeing the
So
silver.
now I am seeing the silver is not smriti.
Yes.
Ji,
Yes.
Swami.
So it is pratyaksha.
Ji.
Yes.
So it is not a pramana vritti. It is not even something like the smriti vritti. Correct?
Swamiji,
Yeah.
Huh.
but without having
from-
seen silver previously, it cannot be.
That's okay. See, that is samskara. That leads to samskara, and then the samskara sahakrita vidya vritti. But now presently, when you are seeing that silver, are you saying that, oh, this is the apanasta silver which I had seen yesterday?
No.
Anand,
No.
answer this question.
After having knowledge of the shell, you will surely say that it was not the Apanasta silver.
Presently, when in the Brahmasthala, in the Brahmakala, in the Brahmakala, are you saying that this silver which I am seeing is the silver in the market that I saw yesterday? I am remembering it.
No.
What are
No,
you
Swami.
saying over there?
We say that I saw silver.
No, I saw nahi. I am seeing silver.
I am seeing silver.
In the Brahmakala, what are you saying?
I am seeing silver. Correct.
I am seeing silver, which means I am experiencing silver. That means it is your direct knowledge.
It becomes pratyaksha, right? Swamiji.
It is pratyaksha. So now this pratyaksha silver is not something that is generated by pramanam, the vritti.
No, not generated by Pramanam. Vritti Pramanam, no.
It is not even generated, it is not even smriti jnanam, because had it to be smriti jnanam, you would have said, I remember silver. But you are not saying, I remember silver. What are you saying? I am seeing silver.
Yeah.
So therefore, it is definitely not pramana jnanam, it is pramana vritti, it is not even smriti vritti.
Yes, Swami.
And therefore, now Parishishad, we have to say it definitely is a vritti, and also it is avidya vritti. Got it?
Yes, Swamiji.
Why are you saying
Yes,
it is
Swamiji.
avidya vritti? Because knowing silver is not equivalent to knowing shuktika. Knowing shuktika is jnana vritti.
Yeah, because it is badhit.
बाधित हो जाता है.
बाधित हो जाएगा. But presently, look at this. Why are you even calling it avidya vritti? Call it some other vritti. Give it a. Why are you insisting that it is avidya which has got modified into that vritti rajata jnanam also? Are you understanding the question?
Yeah, the
Are you all
Shaktitva.
lost? Should I go over again?
No, got it, Swamiji.
नहीं Swamiji,
Yes.
we are there here.
No, 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 no. No, but Swamiji,
means what?
after the jnana is badhit, then only we call it as avidya vritti, na? Otherwise,
Even when you may not call it avidya vritti when you are experiencing it.
ji.
But what is it even now? Is it a pramana vritti?
No.
No, it is not.
It is not pramana vritti. Why? Because the pramanas have got kuntita, and that's why the pramanas are not able to function properly, and hence you are seeing the silver. Got it?
Yeah. Ji.
So it is not pramana vritti. It is not even smriti. Correct?
Yes.
Had it to be smriti, what will your experience be?
I saw silver. Yeah, I remember silver.
That I'm remembering silver will be your experience. But are you saying I'm remembering silver, or are you saying I'm seeing silver?
I am seeing it.
Silver.
So that's why it is not smriti vritti.
Yes, it is not smriti.
It is also pratyaksha at this moment.
It
Yes,
is.
It is pratyaksha.
So we have rejected it as to be the pramana vritti. It cannot be even called as a smriti vritti. But the fact is that it is still being experienced. And in order for that to be an experience, what do you require? That Sakshi Chaitanya, which is Upahita, with that particular vritti of that object, becomes one with the object. This is
Yes,
what is required.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you call as direct experience you see? Now this silver is also being directly experienced, which means that the process has to be the same. And for that process, Sakshi Chaitanyam needs to become Upahita. Correct?
Ji.
Only that Ghatakara Vritti Upahita Sakshi Chaitanyam has the Tadatmyam with the Ghata. Correct?
For direct experience, no, Swamiji? This
Huh?
is needed for direct experience.
Ji, Swamiji.
हाँ. Otherwise, direct experience कैसे होगा? See, now you know how we are in cricket, how you watch these cricket matches, and if sometime you have to say whether he was somebody is out or not out, or did he touch the crease or not, they slow down the film. Correct? In slow motion you go. That whether he was able to touch the crease or not before the ball hit the stump.
Third umpire.
Or for LBW and all that thing. Slow down. Like that, we are slowing down the whole process of direct experience. Now you are directly experiencing everything. Even this heat is being directly experienced. The seat on which you are sitting, whether it is hard or soft or things like that. Swamiji
Ji.
talking and you understanding, not understanding, you feeling sleepy, you feeling tired, you're trying to push your limits to understand. All this is direct experience or not?
Yes, Swamiji.
So
Swamiji,
this
this
is a
means
direct experience. So question is that how do you say that one form of knowledge is called as direct experience, another form of knowledge is called as indirect knowledge? Correct? This
Yes,
is after
Swamiji.
all, you're knowing it. You're knowing. What do you know? Oh, it's hot and humid. I know it's hot and humid. So this is your knowledge. But this knowledge, you are calling it as direct knowledge or experience. Why are you not calling the Parvatasthvarni knowledge as direct experience? So there has to be something where we need to understand when does one form of knowledge, huh? नहीं, आवाज नहीं आ रही है. मेरा वीडियो आवाज नहीं आ रही. आवाज नहीं आ रही है. छोड़ दो. हाँ. So now what happens is, please go, look at this. So there is ghatakara vritti. So ghata is being experienced. So ghatasthaniya, the whole prapancha you can keep, which is directly experienced. So ghatakara vritti is there. This ghatakara vritti becomes the upadhi for the knowledge. Not by knowledge, what do we mean? Consciousness, which means the Sakshi Chaitanya. So now Sakshi Chaitanya is the Upahita Chaitanyam with, and what is the Upadhi?
Ghatakara vritti.
Ghatakara vritti.
Ghatakara vritti is the Upadhi. This is the conditioning. So Chaitanyam conditioned, knowledge conditioned with that vritti. And therefore, what knowledge will this be?
Ghatakara knowledge. Ghatagyanam.
Ghatakara vritti is there.
Ghatagyanam.
Knowledge
Aham
conditioned
ghatam
with
janami.
Ghatakara vritti will become what knowledge?
Aham ghatam janami.
Ghatashyanam.
Direct knowledge.
It will become
Ghatagyanam.
Ghatashyanam. Wait. Don't go to direct yet. So, knowledge with the conditioning of Ghatakara vritti is called as Ghatashyanam.
Ghatak janam.
Okay. But I can know the Ghata directly, or I can know the Ghata through inference in the next room too. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Swamiji.
So what is the difference between this knowledge, Ghatashyanam, which is direct, and Ghatashyanam, which is not direct?
The Sakshi
Upadhi.
Chaitanya becomes one with Ghata. The Tadatmya is there.
Exactly. That tadatmyam is required. This tadatmyam is required. Got it? But
Ji.
what conditioning is Ghatakara vritti. The conditioned consciousness, knowledge, Sakshi Chaitanya. Now this Ghata becomes one with this, and that's why it is possible that this is now direct experience. Otherwise, Ghatakara vritti, with the knowledge, with the conditioning of Ghatakara vritti, can be the Ghatashyanam, but that Ghatashyanam necessarily will not be direct knowledge. In order for this knowledge to be direct, now the Ghata needs to be one, that what means Tadatmyam has to be there with the Sakshi Chaitanya. Got it?
Ji.
Ji,
So
Swamiji.
this is slowed down process of your direct experience. Now the silver is also being directly experienced. So the process has to be the same or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
Process has to be the same. If the process has to be the same, then what is the conditioning that you will require?
Rajatakara vritti.
Rajatakara vritti will be required. Rajatakara vritti will be required, but will this Rajatakara vritti be a Pramana vritti?
No, it will not.
Is it Smriti vritti?
No.
It is not.
No.
It is not. Then what vritti is this? This is the question. If it is not Pramana vritti, of course it cannot be Pramana vritti, because Pramana vritti will be Iyam Shuktika. It cannot be Idam Rajatam. If it has to be Pramana, has to function, then what vritti will that be?
It has to be Shuktikara.
This is
Ah,
Shrutika.
because
Idam Shuktika.
Because Pramana will function. Once when the Pramana functions properly, what will you see? Or what will you
Shuktika.
experience? Shuktika or
Shuktika.
Rajata?
Shrutika.
Shuktika.
So definitely this is not a Pramana vritti.
No.
Ji
Idam
Swamiji.
Rajatam is not a Pramana vritti. Agreed?
Yes.
Agree.
It is not Smriti vritti also.
Ji haan.
Anand, it is not a Smriti vritti, because what is your experience with this Idam Rajatam?
I am seeing Rajata.
I am seeing Rajatam. Your experience is not I am remembering Rajatam. Got it?
Yes.
So therefore,
Yes, Swami.
it cannot be Pramana vritti, it cannot be Smriti vritti. Then what kind of vritti? Because without the vritti, it cannot become, that vritti has to be the upadhi. And then with that upadhi, the Chaitanyam becomes one, has the tadatmam with that object, then it will become your direct experience. Got it? So now, for direct experience, we require the Rajatakara vritti. But this Rajatakara vritti is not Pramana vritti or Smriti vritti, and therefore now the question is, what vritti is this? Are you seeing this? Dr. Mangala?
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay. Now, what does the author say? What kind of vritti is this?
Vidya vritti.
Avidya.
Avidya only. Avidya only has become Rajatam as well as the vritti. Correct? That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
भाई
Yes, yes,
देखो ना वो
Swamiji.
पंक्ति
Yes,
देखो
Swamiji.
231 पे.
Yes, Swamiji.
Now
Rajatakarena
avidya
parinamate.
parinamate. Kim parinamate?
Yes.
Ka parinamate?
Avidya parinamate.
Avidya parinamate. Avidya only transforms, modifies. What does avidya transform into?
Rajatakarena.
Rajatakar vritti.
Vritti.
And Rajat.
So,
Both.
okay. In Rajata as well as Rajatakara vritti. So now the question is, why are you saying that avidya only transforms like this? Because obviously there is no other material. So find out some other material. Why harp only on avidya? Also can you see? Because even when I know this is Rajatam, I'm knowing this is Rajatam. Is it not that I'm knowing?
Yes, I am knowing it.
I'm knowing
Yes,
Rajatam and the Brahmakala.
yes.
I am knowing, but this is not the true knowledge also. Because if had it to be knowledge, then the Shuktika Prakarika Avidya will get destroyed. But the Shuktika Prakarika, you have not known Shuktika, and therefore it is not the proper knowledge as such. But avidya only is masquerading as knowledge. Correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
And that is
Yes,
why we
Swamiji.
are saying, huh?
Yes, Swamiji.
That's why we are saying it is nothing but avidya only transforms as both the silver as well as the rajatakara vritti, both. And therefore, now that you have rajatakara vritti, this vritti becomes the upadhi, sakshi chaitanyam, knowledge for the knowledge, and then with that, the sakshi chaitanyam becomes one with this rajatam, or the rajatam becomes one with this sakshi, and thus it becomes your direct experience. I am experiencing silver. Now, therefore, the objection was that we can understand that avidya has become rajatam. But why are you saying that the vritti has to be, even the vritti is also avidya? This was his objection. And that objection is resolved by showing that how vritti is required in order for for knowledge to be called as experience. Over here, silver is being experienced, and therefore we will require Rajatakara Vritti. Since Rajatakara Vritti is required, this Rajatakara Vritti is not a Pramana Vritti, it is not a Smriti Vritti, and it is not even proper knowledge, and therefore, what Vritti is this?
Avidyakara.
Avidya
Avidya.
vritti.
Avidya.
Avidya
Only
vritti.
masquerading as knowledge. Okay? That is why we require. Okay. Then further. Okay, yeah. So, what is the next line here? Parinamate tasya cha maya karyatvat mithyatvam. Now, this rajatam is not the bhuta karyam. Which rajatam is not bhuta karyam?
Shukti Rajat.
Shukti rajatam.
Shuktika rajatam. Because we are using the model of Panchamahabhutas. We are not using the model of any molecules and things like that and their arrangement. Okay. What model are we using?
Panchamahabhuta.
Panchamahabhautika Srishti is there. And that how is even that Panchamahabhautika Srishti? Panchikrita. You remember all that?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Ji ha,
Yes, Swamiji.
Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes,
Yes, Swamiji.
So now, Laukika Samagri had this Rajatam to have Laukika Samagri as its material. What will be the material?
Panchamahabhut.
Panchabhutik.
Panchamahabhutas. Panchikrita Panchamahabhutas will
Yes.
Panchikrita Panchamahabhutas will become the material. But is Panchikrita Panchamahabhutas the material for this silver?
No.
No.
Avidya is the material. Correct?
Ji Swami.
Ji Swamiji.
So what is the material cause? Avidya or Maya is the Avidya Maya is used in the same as synonyms over here. Okay, so don't get confused. No, this is Ishvara Upadhi. No, it is just using the word Maya in order to mean that. So what is simply meant over here by saying Maya Karyatva means that it does not have the Laukika Samagri. What is meant by Maya Karyatva means?
There's no
No
Laukika
Laukika
Samagri.
It does not have the. What is the Laukika Samagri?
Panchikrata Panchamahabhuta.
Panchikrita Panchamahabhutas. Now, without the Laukika Samagri, can you have Laukika Rajatam?
No.
No.
That's why it is not Laukika Rajatam. And Laukika Rajatam means Vyavaharika Rajatam. That's what you call as real Rajatam.
जी
Because you call Vyavaharika Rajatam as real Rajatam, isn't it? You don't call
जी
Swapnika Rajatam as real Rajatam.
जी
Even if you saw Rajatam in Swapna, in your dream, do you call it real Rajatam that Swamiji gave me Rajatam, in the dream, and when I woke up, I had the cupboard was full of it. Well, yeah, is it?
No.
No. So that Vyavaharika Rajatam only, the Laukika Rajatam is what you call as real Rajatam. Okay?
स्वामी जी,
Mhm.
जिस तरह से यहाँ पर माया और अविद्या को एक तरह से सिनोनिम की तरह यूज किया है,
बहुत जगह करते हैं।
जब हमने द्वितीय परिच्छेद शुरू किया था और पहली लाइन थी वृत्ति के बारे में कि विषय चैतन्य अभिव्यंजकत्वे सति अंतःकरण अज्ञानयोः परिणाम विशेषः, तो वहां पे हमारा काफी टाइम तक डिस्कशन चला था कि अज्ञान को क्यों जोड़ा गया है वहां पर। तो क्या यह अज्ञान इस अविद्या की वजह से जो वृत्ति उत्पन्न हुई है, जो अभी हमने डिस्कस की है, क्या वह अज्ञान यहाँ पे मतलब वो रेफर किया गया, ये सेम चीज है?
बट जी, परंतु वहां पे और भी उसका एक इम्प्लीकेशन है। मतलब वहां पे कि क्या कहते हैं, यह जो हमारी वृत्ति है, जिस वृत्ति से हम अपना व्यवहार चलाते हैं,
जी
हाँ, तो ईश्वर भी व्यवहार करता है। ईश्वर ऑल्सो नोज एवरीथिंग, बट डज ईश्वर नीड अंतःकरण परिणाम और अविद्या परिणाम?
नहीं।
हाँ, तो उसका केवल ईश्वर को अलग करने के लिए वहां पे वो कहा था अज्ञान का परिणाम। ठीक है, ईश्वर डज नॉट रिक्वायर ऑल, सर्वज्ञ है, ईश्वर के लिए सब कुछ प्रत्यक्ष है।
तो उस डेफिनेशन के हिसाब से जो विषय की उत्पत्ति
तो
या
वो
विषय
हमारी
चाहिए,
प्रमा है, केवल वो बताने के लिए कि वो हमारी प्रमा है, जीव प्रमा, जीवाश्रय।
ओके, एंड इन करंट कंटेक्स्ट जो रजत है या विषय है वो अविद्या की वजह से उत्पन्न हो गया है।
ठीक है,
ओके, थैंक यू स्वामी।
रजत भी अविद्या से उत्पन्न है, रजताकारा वृत्ति भी
वृत्ति।
अविद्या की, दोनों के दोनों, दोनों भाई बहन वैसे ही है। हाँ, तस्य माया कार्यत्वात्, एंड इन आवर प्रेजेंट कॉन्टेक्स्ट व्हेन इट इज सेइंग तस्य माया कार्यत्वात्, तो माया कार्यत्व मतलब नॉट
It is not
महाभौतिक
Panchikrat.
कार्यत्वम, दैट इज ऑल। So that means that Laukika Samagri is not there. That is what it means. Okay? And that's why without Laukika Samagri also, if something is seen, then you will have to say it is Maya. It is because of Maya. And that what is seen without Laukika Samagri is not real. That also we all agree. Mithyatvam. Okay, tasya maya karyatvat mithyatvam. And maya karyatvam means laukika samagrya, हाँ, लौकिक सामग्र्या भाव उपलक्षित कारणत्वम। तो लौकिक सामग्री अभाव, अभाव से किसी की उत्पत्ति नहीं होती है, उस लौकिक सामग्री के अभाव से उपलक्षित ऐसा जो कारण है वह, आई बात समझ रहे हैं?
जी स्वामी।
Yes, Swamiji. Yes,
That is
Swamiji.
Maya. Then, so that Maya becomes the Karanam, and that whatever is Maya and Maya Karyam both is Mithya. Thus, now we have seen what is Drishtarthapatti. So through this Drishtarthapatti, now finally we have come to understand that how this Rajatam was seen. So how is this Rajatam seen? Because Avidya only has transformed into
रजत एंड रजताकार।
रजत एंड रजताकार वृत्ति।
Rajatakara. So avidya only is rajatam over there. So it is not some sort of apanastha rajata or a memory of the rajata or some material of rajata is also present there. And for some time, then you saw the rajata because that material somehow got connected for a moment, netra dosh ke karan. This is, uh, so that's why akhyati is rejected, sabkhyati is rejected, anyatha khyati is rejected. Got it? So all of these were actually what? Arthapatti. They were kalpana, correct? But
Yes.
why were these kalpanas not accepted? अरे भाई बोलो ना. Because all of them had defect.
Falsified.
And that defect means that it gets refuted, rejected, badhitam. Isn't it? अरे भूल गए क्या सब
Yes,
लोग?
yes, sir.
जी स्वामी
Yes,
जी.
Swami ji. Yes, Swami ji.
That's why all this is not. And so now when we say that it is nothing but the avidya alone, ignorance alone appearing as silver, what is that? It is drishtarthapatti. What is it?
Drishtarthapatti.
Because
The most
arthapatti is again
important.
of
Two types.
Two types.
Twofold.
drishtarthapatti and
Shrutarthapatti.
Shrutarthapatti.
so now we have seen what is drishtarthapatti. We are going to see what is shrutarthapatti.
Shrutarthapatti.
Okay?
स्वामी जी,
हाँ.
अविद्या हर समय उपलब्ध है विषय के साथ.
हाँ.
तो
हाँ.
क्या अगर जो सहकृत संस्कार हैं अगर वो नहीं होते तो अविद्या फंक्शनिंग होती, या दूसरे वर्ड्स में कहूं तो जब प्रमाण काम कर रहे हैं और जो प्रमा ज्ञान उत्पन्न हो रहा है, अविद्या तो उस समय भी है
ना.
लेकिन
यदि प्रमा उत्पन्न हो गई तो घटाकारा घट विषयक जो अविद्या है वो नष्ट हो जाएगी.
हाँ, व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज अविद्या इज नॉट फंक्शनिंग, इट मींस नष्ट हो गई है.
It is just not functioning. It gets destroyed. Now घट विषयक अविद्या, how does that go away?
यस, प्रमा उत्पन्न होती है उसी से.
प्रमा उत्पन्न हो
घट
गई,
अज्ञान
घट
से.
विषयक अविद्या इज डिस्ट्रॉयड.
सो स्वामी जी, क्या यह कह सकते हैं कि ये जो संस्कार हैं जो कि प्रमा को उत्पन्न करने में बाधक हैं, जो तो इस तरह से जो हमारा ज्ञान या प्रमा उत्पन्न नहीं हो रही है उसका सीधा सीधा कारण हमारे संस्कार ही होंगे फिर तो?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. संस्कार बहुत सारे कुछ कारण है. एक तो विषयासक्ति एक कारण बनता है. फिर इवन दुराग्रह एक कारण बनता है. क्यों
ये
नहीं
सब
ज्ञान होता?
ये सब हमारे संस्कारों के कारण ही हुए. दुराग्रह भी ऐसे संस्कार हैं, ऐसी
एक
नेचर
प्रकार
हो
से
गई.
संस्कार ही हो गया. इसीलिए तो वो कल भी मैंने कहा ना कि क्यों दैवी संपत्ति का संचय करना चाहिए.
हाँ,
क्योंकि वो जो दैवी
विपरीत
संपत्ति है वो भी तो संस्कार रूप ही है ना.
बिल्कुल.
तो वो संस्कार करते क्या है कि जो आसुरी संपत्ति, और उनको आसुरी संपत्ति क्यों कहा? क्योंकि वो संपत्ति ज्ञान होने नहीं देती. वो संस्कार ज्ञान होने नहीं
नहीं
देता. इसीलिए ऐसे जो दुर्गुण है, दुर्गुणों के संस्कार है, उनको दबाने के लिए दैवी सद्गुण होने जरूरी है कि जो ज्ञान के लिए अनुकूल है अथवा ज्ञान के प्रतिबंधक नहीं बनते.
स्वामी जी, ये सब कितना हाई लेवल का साइंटिफिक डिस्कशन है. ये जस्ट एक ट्रस्ट के ऊपर नहीं चल रहा है, बहुत ही डीप साइंस है सब कुछ।
है भाई, है तो सही। ठीक है, चलो।
थैंक यू स्वामी जी।
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नमः पार्वतीपतये। हर हर महादेव। शंभो। Thank you all. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू स्वामी जी, प्रणाम।
प्रणाम स्वामी।
नमस्ते स्वामी जी।
हरि ओम, प्रणाम स्वामी जी।
हरि ओम।